Hello, hello. Welcome, all of you saints and simmers. Welcome to Hopey Beezy Streaming. Today we're doing a little Sunday fun day stream. We're just going to do a little casual build today. So, how are you guys doing? How's it been? It's been a couple days since we saw each other last. As you can see, I've got my paint to go in. I did that last night. Started moving things aside, put painter's tape up and everything, and now it's pink. Yay! I'm so happy. So now I just kind of have to get some decorating going on. I got a few things up. I got this really awesome popsicle light. I'm not sure if you guys can see it very well. I think it's actually pretty bright. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't think it'd be this bright, but I mean, it's kind of hard to capture on camera, I think. I also have a couple of paintings back here. The first one with the little bicycle on it, it says, "Enjoy the little things." My mom bought that for me. Yeah, her love language is buying things. So she bought me a little decoration, just thought it would be nice for me. So I got it hanging up there. It makes me smile, you know. Next to that, I've got Pee Wee Herman. I don't know if you know who he is. But yeah, I love Pee Wee Herman. I guess I love his movie. There's one main movie that I watched so many times in my childhood, and that is Pee Wee Herman's Big Adventure. And that's where he's got his really awesome red bike, and then it goes missing, and so he's on an adventure to go find his bike. And just, a bunch of crazy things happen throughout. But yeah, my sister painted that for me, and it's Pee Wee Herman when he's got his X-ray specs on. He's like in a magic shop, like a joke shop. So he's looking at some different props and things, and one of them on there is X-ray specs. So he puts them on, and he's looking around, just kind of laughing about it. And there's a girl standing next to, kind of close by. He looks at her, and he's like, "Oh," pretending like they're like their actual X-ray specs, which is pretty funny. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is about that movie, but just it's perfect humor for me. You know what? Actually, since we're just kind of hanging out and chatting right now, I think what I should actually do is open up a new scene. There. All right. How is that? It's pretty new. It's pretty different. Been working on it. But yeah, I've been rearranging a few things on the desk, kind of switching some lighting around. I did have my camera, my amazing Razer Kiyo camera. I did have it over here on this right side, so it's a different angle right now. Like I said, I'm still in the process of getting everything to just the way that I want it. So it's a process. We'll figure it out. I kind of like this angle a little bit more than the angle over here, but I think it's just a little too high. I don't know. Excuse me. I'm so sorry, but yeah, just trying some new things out. We'll figure it out. But I'm really digging where things are going right now, and yeah, this background I have. This is one of the backgrounds that I would normally use for any like profile photos that I was starting up. Getting all my accounts set and ready. I kind of would use this as like a background or something, just to keep things cohesive. Trying to make sure all my accounts would be recognizable among each other. So, anyways, yeah, I just created this new little just chatting window here for us to kind of hang out, and so I'm enjoying it. I like it. I'm pretty proud of it, honestly. So yeah, I've got some music in here. We've got chat going on. I've got a Veer account. I'm I'm kind of trying to work towards, having more more average viewers on my videos, trying to work on that. But, like I said, everything's a process. I kind of feel like the scene in SpongeBob where they've got the little clam to take care of, and SpongeBob's got like the 8 arms where he's doing 8 different things for taking care of the house and the baby. That's how I feel, because I have things to get set up within the OBS Streamlabs and everything, trying to get things set up that way. I'm also trying to get things set up on this wall back here. I'm trying to get things set up with this desk, and just even bigger picture, I'm trying to get things set up in this entire room. It did start out as a craft room for me. Well, originally it was our bedroom, me and my husband's bedroom, but we switched the house around. So now this one's kind of the extra random room. We decided we were going to make it my craft room, because I do a lot of crafting stuff. And we were in the process of doing that, and then that was when we started doing some streaming stuff. We really started getting into that, so now we have our own computer workstations that we've got to make room for. And during that process, my crafting room kind of became the crap room, where you just put all the junk in here. And then later, after that, we kept trying to stream together, get a schedule going, separate from each other, but it just wasn't working. And so streaming together at the same time would probably have been a better schedule for us. But with that being said, him being just 2-3 feet away playing Call of Duty, it kind of, I don't know, it changes the energy of the whole room, and it just wouldn't work. And just like me playing Sims while he's playing video games is probably not going to be the best for him, because he plays like Call of Duty Warfare, all the different Call of Duties. He does like Cycle. There's just a few other variety games. And so it just wouldn't have worked with us being in the same room streaming at the same time. So we moved my desk into here. And so now I've got a lot of junk. I got a lot of junk in this room, and I got to figure it out. So that's a process. But I'm really glad for you guys to be on the journey as well. So anyways, let's get back into The Sims. I kind of just wanted to throw up this just chatting screen here, just to show it off to you guys. Because, like I said, I'm really proud of it. And I'm really just happy to be here talking with you guys. So anyways, we're going to switch back to our regular screen. Our regular scheduled screen. And so we're going to go right into build mode. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to load a game. And we'll do one of these other ones. I'll just go to the Sweeney Todd one. I just want to open up the worlds and find a lot that's a little bit smaller. What I want to do actually is today's video that I want to do is I want to do a build, because we haven't been doing builds very, very much. We'll go to the base game world. We'll check out one of these smaller lots, 30 by 20, 30 by 30. And what I really want to do, let's do this one right here. Build, yeah. What I want to do today is do a build that's 20,000 simoleons or less. There's a Sims challenge that a lot of people do, and it's this challenge where you have 8 Sims in one household. So I would love to do that. I want to see if we can get that going. So I want to create a household that's going to work with that challenge. And one of the things is that, it's got to be livable for 8 people. At the same time, it's got to be 20,000 simoleons or less. And what else? I think that's it. It's got to have some of the basic creating skills things. But anyways, Um, bulldoze the lot. Yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to do that because we haven't been doing a whole lot of builds. I did a couple of them that were kind of Halloween inspired. I just kind of wanted to do something a little different. And with Create a Sim, it's pretty easy to find inspiration for that. But for me personally, trying to provide you guys with Sims building content, it's been kind of difficult for me. Sorry, I do have a couple of ideas, but most of the ideas I have for creating are mostly in Create a Sim, which I feel like I need to challenge myself a little more, getting more build modes. So I felt like doing this would be a good idea because I want to try to get my builds to kind of be a way to help you guys too, like building is fun for me, but I want this to be something that you guys can ultimately download. So I want this to be a livable, workable spot for you guys to use if you guys do the 8 sim challenge, which is pretty interesting. So, anyways, that being said, let's just get into it. You know. So, all right. So, what we're gonna try to do is try to find a way to get this lot to be just 20 simoleons. Lot value right now is just 1,500, and that's just the lot size. And we picked a pretty small lot size, which I think is pretty good. So, anyways, let's get to it. So we are going to need the usual kitchen, bathroom, bedroom, living space area. Um, Living space can also encompass the study room as well, and the dining room. We can have a table in the kitchen area, but it's not absolutely necessary. As long as we have enough couches and stuff, I think everyone can find a place to sit. And if there's nowhere to sit, everyone can just stand and eat, and that will be totally fine. So, all right, let's just get a few boxes going so we have some spaces set for us. So let's get to it. Oh, okay. So, all right, let's get that. Get a front door, and we'll just do a seeing glass door. Let's see real quick. All right. So let's get back into this. So we're gonna do this as the living room. I think we'll need a hallway actually if we're gonna have this many rooms. Actually, we'll leave that right now. Let's see. So I think the living space will definitely be right here. I think we'll make the bedroom space back here. That'll be a bathroom, and then this one can be our kitchen space. How about that? So let's get a couple windows in. If we have some windows, and that way we can get some natural lighting in, and we won't have to worry about a whole lot of overhead lighting. You know, I like these though because then they're a full length. All right. I think this will be good for now. Let's get some of the basic stuff in there because what I want to do is get at least maybe 4 to 6 beds going in there. That way, at least most of them can be sleeping. I figure if you're gonna have 8 sims going on in your house, you're probably gonna not be having everyone on the same schedule. So I think as long as we have 4 beds, and we'll do the cheapest ones as always. Ooh, I think we're gonna try to make everything actually. Let's do everything the base game then. So let me check on the door really quick. So yeah, the door is base game. Do the windows base game as well. So the cheapest windows we have are going to be 30 simoleons. I think we're going to go ahead and do that, but we're going to switch over to these longer ones just because we can. All right. So yeah, let's see. The base shower is going to be 375, and that's with the stall. And how much for a bathtub? It's 350. We want to get that one. Let's see, I'm kind of thinking maybe for the bathrooms, we'll do it if we can. Maybe we'll do it gym style, so it's got like different stalls and stuff. So I really don't want to get it so the bathrooms only got one person in it. That's not going to be doable with 8 people. And in my legacy challenge videos that I have, I do have a family that has 2 bathtubs and then 2 showers and then 2 toilets, and that works perfectly fine. So let's get a couple of these in. Get the toilets in there. Sinks. And I think if we're going to have the kitchen area right here, we'll put the bathroom there. So in that way, if anyone, I don't know, if any other people come over to visit, then that way they can get to that restroom without going through the bedroom. All right. Good so far. Weird person in chat. Other than that, good so far. Let's get back into that. I guess we won't need to make the room this wide though. What about there? And what we'll do is we'll get some more walls going in there so that way there's separated rooms. That way. So that way it's more like stalls, you know? Base gain door. Base gain. I guess I'll use this one then. That's fine by me. Oh, I don't know. What's up, Apis Senti? Yo, yo, yiggity, yo. So, trying to work. Oops, I'm trying to work on a build. I'm trying to do a build, and it's 20,000 simoleons or less, and it's supposed to be for anyone that does the 8 sim challenge. It's just basically having 8 sims in your household. And so I'm trying to get it so that, you know, they have a living space, they have a kitchen area, they have a bedroom area, and the main thing is the bathroom, I feel like, because then if you don't get the bathroom right, then it ends up getting blocked up and backed up. And the one thing I hate is when you have, you know, 4 sims in your home, but they only have like one normal bathroom, and every time you try to have someone use it, they're like, oh no, someone's already in there, and you have 4 people trying to go to the restroom at the same time, and it's ridiculous. So anyways, I'm trying to get the bathroom into like a locker style, like a gym bathroom type of dealio. So guess we'll do this. I think I can do these. What I'll do is here. You know, actually, I'm going to take these out. I'm going to get rid of those. And I'm going to set it up the way that I have the bathroom set in the legacy challenge that I have. I'm, you know, I haven't looked into that part yet. I don't know if you can. I think you can use move objects. I just yeah. I don't know. I don't know. The article that I read didn't say anything about, you know, using cheats or anything like that. The main thing was just that it was under 20,000 simoleons. Yeah, I think that was it. Yeah, maybe I can do that. Um, I thought maybe this was going to be like an easy build that we could be able to do it quickly, but now I'm realizing I'm already confused on how to do the bathroom. And that's just one room. I'm just kidding. I'll be alright. We'll make it through. I do that. And do that. And it was like that. It was like that. And then like that. Yes, I think I will do that. Let's go ahead and do that. Move objects on. So, anyways, look at you. Hey, Vicente, sounding like an expert now. So, how are your Sims doing? How's your legacy challenge going? I'm just excited hearing about your sim stories and stuff. Your sim your Sims journey. So we got two stalls, two showers, two toilets. No way. Abasenti. The first generation has passed, and now I'm raising the third generation. Oh my gosh, you're like right where I'm at now too. Which is so funny because then I'm sure you're like binge playing a lot. I've been trying to maintain myself to just doing the legacy challenge on the mandatory Mondays because I don't want to let anyone, miss out on stuff. So it's been really hard trying to do as much as I can in 5 hours. It really is because I only have 5 hours a week. But yeah, I'm really glad. It's intense, right? Like you create these awesome sims and then you start playing through, and then when it's time for them to go and they pass, it's hard. It's intense. Did you cry? Did you feel like you were gonna cry? I'm gonna move that one there. Cool. There we go. What size walls are we on? Let's do the small walls. Right? Yeah, definitely. You get attached. So let's get some windows and lightings in. No. Hey Vicente. I placed the first generation's tombstones and I mourned with the Sims. Some lighting. So let's see. I guess, of course, I should just do the cheapest. I don't know why I was scrolling down to the bottom like I was going to find something worthy enough. And, well, good thing we have move objects on. Otherwise, I don't think we would be able to put in any lighting. Actually, let's do some wall lighting. That'll be cheaper. There we go. I like that. Where are you facing, dude? I don't know. As long as you're in there, I guess. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. That would probably be my Arnold Palmer half and half, 5% alcohol drink. See windows. Again, let's try and go base game. Let's just get a couple extras in there. Oh, wow. I forgot. Now that we got the smaller walls, we won't be able to use these long full length windows anymore. Full length. All right. Hey, what's up? Hey. Just came from a football game. Just came from a football game, so come to watch some streams. How has your day been? It's been good so far. Been pretty decent. I've been excited. I actually just painted the wall yesterday, so I'm really happy that I've got more pink stuff going on in here. I don't know if you can tell. I don't know if you can tell, but pink is my Yep, chill day so far. And right now, I think we'll go ahead and get rid of that. Need those. Let's start throwing some furniture in. I guess we could do some flooring. Most basic, all of them. That would be it. They're all just 4 simoleons. I guess we could change things up in the different rooms. But let's not go too crazy. Well, right now, there is no style quite going on yet. The main thing is just trying to get, we're just trying to get a household that is a house that's big enough to hold 8 Sims. This build's going to be for anyone that's going to be doing the 8 Sim challenge. So you need a household that's going to be big enough to hold and possibly work well with having 8 people in there, you know? So, so yeah. So how's your day been? How's everyone's weekend? What did everyone do for Halloween? I was actually working last night. I work at a restaurant. It was pretty slow. I think everyone was out doing their own Halloween stuff, so we didn't really have a whole lot going on with us at work. I just came home and ate dinner, watched TV, and just vegged out with my husband. That was about it. So we want to get. So I was saying we want to get at least 4 beds in here. I'm kind of thinking maybe we could get 6 of them. I think we're just going to do 4 for now. That's all that we're going to fit. And I figure if everyone's going to be having, different like work schedules and stuff, we could probably get away with just having 4. I imagine some people will be working, some people can stay awake and learn some skills, something of that nature. I could put a dresser in the bedroom, but I don't think we need to. I think what I'll do instead is just give them a mirror. And everything that we need to get done in the dresser can be done in a mirror. Thinking maybe just this one. It'll be a little itty bitty tiny one, but it'll work. It will be doable. Looking good so far. It's kind of prison-esque if you ask me, but that's okay. That's all right. Take a look at everything then. Don't want drywall. Basics. Do we want basics with a trim? We could get fancy and let it have a trim. Let's try and do some lighter, brighter colors though. Want it to be able I want it to be able to look bright even when it's, like at night. We'll do that for all of them, I guess, right? Why not? We'll work with that for now. So, let me check messages. I have chat here on my dashboard on my iPad, but it's not, I don't know. It doesn't keep up very well, so I have to keep pulling up my phone. It's kind of weird. 7420, your wall looks great. Let's just paint the entire wall. I feel like I could with how much paint was left in the can. Yeah, I really could go much further. I almost thought I was gonna need two quarts, of paint, like a half gallon. But by the time I got, the second coat up, I was like, oh yeah, there's plenty. There's plenty of paint. And I started thinking, what else can I paint? What other projects can I put pink on? All right. The dermis. For Halloween, I didn't go trick or treating, I'm at that age. So I went and bought some candy from my local supermarket. Then I sat back and watched some slasher movies. Then today I went to work in the morning for about 5 hours, then went to my football game, and now I'm here. That's awesome. I mean, yeah. I mean, I feel like as long as you feel like you're in the spirit, you don't have to, do everything. I put it up. I started putting up my Halloween decorations in September. So I've been all spooky month mood. Anyways, that makes me happy. Let's see. Ava said D. Raymond and I watched The Exorcist. Oh, that's awesome. I kind of went the other way with Halloween movies, and I was watching like Hocus Pocus, Halloween Town. Um, I can't think of what. Oh, The Little Vampire. Oh, I love that movie. I love the original, and then I watched the new animated one, and that one's so cute. Also, thank you, the Dermis, however you pronounce it. My apologies if I'm saying it incorrectly, but dude, thank you for the follow. And yes, I love Hocus Pocus. I'm pretty sure I uploaded the video to my YouTube, but I also did do a Sanderson sister house build. So it's got the cottage, their cauldron at the bottom, and you don't really see a whole lot of the inside of their house. You see some areas, but not the entire thing. So I kind of had to like make up a bedroom area. But I had fun. It was really interesting. I even did my best to get the water wheel going in there. I mean, there's no water wheel I could use, but I got one of the wall decorations, which is like a giant boat steering wheel. I don't know what it's properly called. But anyway, I enlarged it and I put it on the side of the wall. I did some landscaping, put some water alongside of it. So you get the feel that, that's the water wheel, which I'm really proud of. I had fun doing that. Okay, let's get back into this really quick. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I tend to kind of chug instead of sip my drink, so it makes me burpy. Sorry. All right, so I think we're good on the beds. I just want to get some different colors on them though, just to change it up. Like I said, it looks a little too prisony when they're all the same. Oh, nice. You're currently renovating the Admiral's Wreckage Lot in Sulani. That is awesome. I think I want to start getting a little more into that. The only in town rebuild renovation I've done was in Glimmerbrook, which is the bar. I don't remember what the bar was called, but if you've got that one, you know how terrible the Glimmerbrook pub bar is. It's just terrible. So I changed it up. I kind of, I don't know, try to throw as many carpets and different candles and bookshelves into there. I don't know. It needed an update. But yeah, that was never really anything I ever did before. I don't know. The more I'm looking into provide content for you guys, the more I'm realizing I'm pretty vanilla with the way I play. I don't use custom content, which someone else kind of teased me about, which I get. And with buildings, I don't usually change stuff or renovate things within the towns. I always just kind of leave it the way the developers gave it to us. It never really crossed my mind that I could change it. So I don't know. That's been pretty fun. That's what I'm really enjoying about streaming because I love The Sims. I've been playing The Sims since I was in middle school. I've been playing it since the first one, and so being being here with you guys and just finding fun stuff to do. It's been pretty interesting trying to figure out new things to do, you know? I don't know. I don't know. I'm rambling. So, all right, let's get to this. Wow, that's cool. I didn't notice this one in as part of one of the. I think it's the City Living or the. I don't remember which package this icon is from. But anyways, it's this it's this refrigerator, but it's beat up and used. So funny. All right, so let's give him a nice clean white fridge. We'll put that there. We'll go countertop. Base game. Give it that nice blue countertop. Do we need more counters than that? I think we could give them a couple more along here, but I don't think we do. Maybe we'll just save some money that way. Hey Vicente, to keep me from binge playing my legacy challenge, I've gotten so into renovating and building. I'm renovating a lot of the city living apartments. Ooh. Sure, miss. I'm usually a cast simmer, like go into cast and give all the sims a glow up. Like definitely the townies. I don't know if you've seen them, but they have the weirdest looks. Some of them do, yes. Some townies need a glow up. Vicente agrees. Yes. Yes, and that was another thing I never really thought to do that. There's some of them that have like super cute outfits. In my legacy challenge, one of the boys he married what's her name? Penny Pizzazz. And I thought she had the cutest outfit. She's got this really tight fitting dress. It's got like, I don't know, abstract artsy face on it or something. And then she's got her hair pulled back in a headband. And it's really cute. But yeah, I swear there are some of them that look kind of, I don't know, that look questionable. That's awesome. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of cast stuff too, but usually whenever I do that, it's like I'm building a celebrity or I'm doing characters from a movie. So maybe I'll just do that sometime and just, you know, do it like I like that show What Not to Wear. Just choose a random townie and be like, "Hey, your friends and family have suggested you for a makeover." Maybe that's what we'll do it like. All right. Okay, okay. So what else do we need? We got the refrigerator, we've got the sink. We'll give him a stove. Oh, I think that might have been one of the things that I can't do is I can't give them a fire alarm. I don't know. I don't remember. I honestly don't remember because I was trying to figure out what to do for tonight's, stream and everything. So so I looked up a couple of different other challenges as well. So now I cannot remember if in the 8 sim challenge if I'm allowed to use a smoke alarm on it. I don't remember. So anyways, we'll just do it without. It'd be easier for everyone to just go and buy their own smoke alarm and add that in. I feel like versus me buying the smoke alarm and just having that little bit of extra simoleons taken out of what's usable. I'm just going to be a very terrible, terrible contractor and just say, well, to fit into the budget, we didn't put the smoke alarm in there. You got the stove, but just be careful because we didn't have it in the budget. All right. Dang, this very base level overhead light, the saucer light, the subtle saucer light is actually not so subtle. It's very super bright. But I know it's like mid morning, afternoon right now, but I mean, geez, look at that. Look at the difference that made. And I mean, it lights up from this corner to this corner, so pretty, that's some pretty good lighting if you ask me. Look at how dark it is. Boom. Cool. Like I said, it helps, that the walls are pretty light too. Okay, so looking down, we gotta put some flooring in here. Let's get something. We gotta get something in there. A floor. Floor. Rustic. Look like they're living in a barn. Let's see. Oh, low fire resistance. What? That's cool. I actually really like that one. Let's do the white, I guess. Works for me. Works for me. Alright, so let's just go over again. Different rooms. Make sure I got what I really want. I don't think I want to spend money on a table, on a kitchen table. I don't think so. If we're going to use a table, I'd rather use it as like a computer table or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, we won't worry. As long as they have chairs to sit on, we don't have to worry about a desk or a table. So anyways, they have a stove, they have some countertops, they have the refrigerators, rations, kitchen appliances. Do we need any? I don't think we need any. We got a sink, chairs, trash can. Yeah, I think maybe we should give them a trash can. These little ones. And then since they have that, we'll have to give them the outside garbage as well. Oh, and we don't have a mailbox for them yet, do we? Gonna need a mailbox. There. I don't know. I don't know how to look for the mailbox in that one. I can't even think of where the mailbox is now. Oh, apartment. Meow. Just look up mailbox. That's all. Yeah, let's give him this one. The Willow Creek. The OG. Jeez, how big that is. Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute and fancy looking. Sorry. It just made me laugh with how cute it is. I grew up in a small town, and even though it's a small town, we don't have mailboxes like that. We have a post office. I've never grew up with a mailbox like that. So just the idea of having something that I could like, make it into a little cow or a cat, like this one has. It just seems really cute. So that mailbox we gave them is just so cute. It looks like its own little cottage. I don't know why. I don't know why that makes me laugh, but it does. Okay, so let's get back to what we were doing. Let's see. Again, we got the kitchen set. We got a bathroom. I don't think we need anything else in there. And since, if someone's going to be using this as their 8 sim challenge household, I don't think they're going to have any rooms for any extra pets, so we don't have to worry about that. Bedroom, yep, we've got 4 beds, which I think is more than enough. We have We don't have a dresser, but anything the dresser can do, we can do in the mirror. So that's fine enough. And we have a ceiling light in there, which is more than enough as well. A living room. Let's get them a TV. Dang, I kind of wish we could use the tiny living. I want to do everything base game in this one so that anyone that buys it can use it. You know, they don't have to have a package, you know, a certain expansion pack for it. Excuse me. There you go. I like that better. But yeah, TV. I guess we'll just give them the small little TV there. If we do that, we're gonna need a TV table stand or something. Yeah, this looks good. It's $150. It's a lot cheaper than the other tables and stuff that were there. What color? I like how it looks all old and dirty too. If we're going to be using a lot of the cheaper stuff, it's probably going to end up looking like a lot of their stuff is just curbside pickup stuff. You know, stuff that they found out on the street. Actually, I like that. That looks nice. Ooh, there you go. If you didn't know that, among these other dirty looking dressers, this one's got a nice top on it. You know, faux marble top, if you will. Right, so let's give them a TV. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Right, right. So we're going to do that. We'll give them some audio. No, no. I guess we'll just leave that there for now. Anyways, let's see. Couch. I keep scrolling down whenever I get into a category, like I'm gonna find something that matches. But we're trying to do everything, you know, very cheap. We're trying to save a lot of money because yep, we've got less than 8,000 simoleons to use, so can't keep looking around like I have money to spend. I'm really glad that we've got this set right here, the modern love seat. It's got a lot of color options, which is nice because then, you know, we are doing this cheaper build, but I don't want it to look like we're doing a very cheap build, you know? I want this area to be livable and workable long enough that someone's not going to have to keep adding on because, you know, it's not enough or something, you know? I want this to be a good, workable, livable home for someone to use for a while. And with that being said, I'm kind of thinking maybe we should actually put him in bed. I tend to be a little indecisive. Whoop. All right, and we'll change the color. That one. Julio. There we go. 5 beds. 5 beds for 8 people. Then we have a couch, so if anyone wants to nap instead of sleep, they can do that. So yeah, we got 6 sleepable furniture items that are usable. So cool. So we've got their sleep, their restroom hygiene needs, and I think that'll be more than enough with two showers there. We might be able to add another one, but honestly, I'm not sure where we'd be able to work it. Maybe moving these here and putting a shower there. I don't know, but I think this is enough. It'll be enough space for everyone to use everything. And if we have more than 2 Sims in this room, they'll have enough space and won't be so crowded. All right, so let's get back to this. We got those. We got a TV. We got a stereo. Let's get a little end table so we have somewhere for the stereo to go. I don't know if that'll fit on there. Nope. Let's just find just a little end table instead of a console table. Ooh, I like that. We'll just use a crate. Should we use a crate? No, I don't want to use a crate. I don't. I'd rather use one of these. It's a bit silly and childish, but that's fine. Oh, what's up, Netflix Cheerios? Welcome back. Hello, hello. How you doing? So today we're just doing a small little build. I haven't done it myself, but there's a challenge in The Sims, the 8 Sims challenge. So I'm just trying to build a house that's gonna work within that. It's gonna be less than 20,000 simoleons, and it's got several beds, a locker style restroom, kitchen area. Now we're working on the living space. So yeah, I kind of just threw this shape together, just to get some rooms going. I don't know. We can always change things if we need to. We still have a couple hours left in the stream, so it's looking complete. But I'm also thinking we can just start tweaking and arranging things in a little bit. Excuse me. And actually, before we move on, I had a side thought. I just remembered we still don't have any paint or side paneling outside. So I guess we should find something to put out there. Ooh, man, I really want to do this one for the outside. That'd be great. I want to try to keep everything more base game, I just want everyone to be able to use this. So, being said, should we do that one? I just realized I don't think I even have a ceiling on here yet. I mean, a roof. We don't have a rooftop on here yet. Ooh, that's probably going to take a while. Roofs can be kind of hard. I don't know about you guys, but it'll be a little difficult, but I think we'll be lucky. This one's a pretty basic L shape. We can work with that. It's all right. Just want to look out and see what other colors were around. I think I want to do this one actually. There we go. I like that color. Boom. There we go. There we go. I like that. Okay, let's get back to get back into the interior. So let's see. Yeah. Netflix Cheerios doing good. How about you? I'm doing good. I'm doing well. So yeah, other than the sim stuff, just here on stream we have a camera. New awesome camera. I'm really happy about, and I've got it in a new spot. Last time I had it set up, it was like over here. But I'm rearranging things, just figuring things out. I can get another couch in here. Same color? Same color. Because then if we don't have a kitchen table for them, they'll more than likely be sitting over here at the TV. So let's give them some space. So we've got that. Don't think we'll need anything else for in here. We've got our audio, visual, comfort areas. And yeah, I don't think they'll have enough room to move. Actually, let's do this. There we go. Now it's like a living space. Oh, there we go. Now it looks like an actual living room. Okay, now everyone can sit there and watch TV on their little tiny TV. So, this is dining room. As I mentioned, as long as they have some seating over here, I think they'll be fine without a dining room. So let's get in a study because we need to start getting some skill building stuff in here. Oh, that'll work. That'll work. We'll get a table. Oof, that's pretty expensive though. I'm gonna have to do one of these cheap ones. And then with this, we'll have to add some chairs to it. Yeah. And then that means they have some more seating spaces for if they're eating. There we go. Problem solved. Now there's 2, 4, 6 chairs. 6 chairs for them to sit at. More than enough. I think that's great. We're definitely going to need a bookshelf. Ooh, this one. This one's a great space saver. This one's wonderful. Because we can just, boom, right on the wall. It's not even going to take floor space. All right, good. We're set on that. Oh, I wish we could get him a computer desk. This one's my favorite. I love the tiny living stuff. It's got really cute stuff, and I love the different color schemes they have for it. Let's see. Which one is it? Yeah, I thought there was a different one, but this one's actually my favorite desk among this series. Look how cute that is, that color. But anyways, we cannot use that one. Now we're going to be using something else. And I think what we're going to do instead is I think we'll go ahead and go for the slablet. Because then we'll have some of the computer stuff that they'll be able to use. It'll be on the tablet, and the biggest thing for me is that it'll have the video gaming skill. So if there's someone that wants to use that, they can use that on there. Or maybe not. Actually, no. Because now that I'm looking at the computer, I'm seeing how much less you can do with the tablet. You can do video gaming, but you can't do programming, comedy, writing on that. So we'll find a desk setup for him. All right. Well, Cheerios. I haven't been up to much. I guess I have been up to some stuff. I have been painting. As you can see, I have a pink wall back here now. And I actually just painted that last night. Yeah, I was up at like 3 a.m. because that's just how I am. And I was in here painting. I had trim, I had carpet covered and everything. I just kept thinking about how excited I was to get that set up. I just want to look for a desk, and it's showing me like a table. I don't know. Yeah, I think we'll just go with this desk then. It looks more like just like a dining table to me, but it says it's a desk and it's one of the cheapest. We'll go with that. But yeah, I was painting. I got that done. I have a couple of neon lights. I put this one up. I have another one that's really cute. I don't know. I couldn't find a spot that just matched perfect. So, anyways, I've just been thinking about things like that, trying to set up my little stream studio here. Give him this cheap chair as well. We'll give him a dark one as well. We'll go back to the electronics. I get them a computer with this really, really low end one. There we go. I like that. It's so funny. It looks like their TV now too. Looks like they have two TVs. All right. So yeah, we've done a pretty good job. We've got a lot of the basic stuff, the necessities, the skill building items. I'm definitely going to be looking through some more stuff. They're probably going to be here a lot. I don't see someone doing the 8 sim challenge and sending them out to the club every night. So I imagine we're going to need to put some more entertainment stuff in here. Some socializing stuff. Yeah, so far we've done good. We've got a lot of the necessities in for just 15,400 simoleons, which is really good. It's really good. We got just over 5,000 simoleons left to kind of play around with. And we'll be doing that. I don't know if we'll be doing much landscaping. We do still need to put a roof onto here. Yeah, before we get going on the rest of that, I think now is a pretty good time to take a break. We've been streaming for an hour 15 minutes now, and I think that's a good break time. We need to refill our drinks, get another snack, go to the restroom, stretch our legs. Do the usual break time stuff. Yeah, we'll be right back, and we'll continue this, rounding it out. Yeah. Anyways, thanks for joining, and I'll see you guys in just a little bit. All right. And we're back. Welcome back, all of you saints and simmers. Thank you guys for hanging out and sticking around. We are back with Hopi BC streaming, doing our Sunday Funday stream. So we just got back from break. Oh, excuse me. Yep. I got a refill on my drink, so I kind of chugged the last few sips of my last drink before getting that one. So excuse me if I'm a little burpy. But yeah, today's stream we're doing a 20,000 simoleon build, and yeah, it's going to be more for more geared towards anyone doing the 8 sim challenge. So we have several beds in there. We have the restroom that's blocked off, walled off, so everyone can be in there at the same time. Very minimal kitchen, and we're just trying to get a living space going on. Working on getting some entertainment items in there, some skill building stuff in there. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out and waiting for break. I was out there chatting with my husband, Senny420. And if you're not following him, give him a follow. He does a lot of first person shooters, Call of Duty, The Cycle, things like that. He's actually just starting up this really cool segment for the weekends, which is called Crash Into Your Weekend. And it's a Saturday stream where he plays Crash Bandicoot. It's really awesome. I watched it. I watched his first Crash Bandicoot stream last night, and it was really fun. It was entertaining. So yeah, was just chatting with him. Um, he also works in a restaurant, and tonight was their last night for the season. They normally do close for the winter, but because of the situation right now, they actually closed about a month earlier than they normally would. So he was just chatting to me about that. The way the work had to close down, and then tonight after they clocked out, they kind of had a little party, little get together, had a few drinks. So he was just kind of telling me about that, which was nice. So yeah. Anyways, that's why I took a couple extra minutes. But anyways, we are back to it. Let us get back into stream. So we do have, I think we do have a pretty good setup on our interior here. I'm going to move this over here because I had an idea. Just popped into my head. Move this to this side as well. And if you're going to have this many Sims living in the house, I think what you would want to do is you would want to get a gardening space going. So let's give them a little pre-made garden space around here. I'm going to do this, and hopefully we will be able to get in a little fence right there. And the fence I'm thinking of is actually just going to be a little ground level garden space fence. So it's not like an actual blocking off 3-foot high fence. It's going to be this one right here, the smooth keeper. That's what it is. And it really is just these tiny little wooden blocks. Excuse me, I can feel a dry spot coming on. All right. It's better. Okay, cool. Yeah, perfect. Boom, boom. There we go. And let's see. Cool, perfect. I think I'm actually going to even add in some of these excuse me, some of these vegetable packets to it too. Sorry, I washed my hands earlier and now my fingertips are really cold. I have But yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and add in these different vegetable and fruit packs as well. So then that way, obviously they can add some stuff in right now. And I think that'll really help with the different costs for food, and it'll also help with leveling up the gardening skill, which is going to be pretty important. Excuse me. Especially when you're going to have 8 different Sims living here. And should we get him some flowers too? Why not? We'll give him a starter pack for the flowers as well, because then you can't eat flowers. Can't eat the flowers that they grow in here, but you can't sell them, so that'll be good. Add some transportation. Just kidding. So, oh, I'm really happy with that. I'm sorry, it just the Sims music stopped. So now it's just really quiet. Yeah, we have 4,000 simoleons left to kind of spend, to kind of play around with if we want. I think what I want to do is add in a couple portraits, a couple pictures, just so then the rooms have a little bit of decoration in them. So then that way the Sims that they have in game, they're also gonna have that mood boost to it too. I'd like to add that because there's been times. Well, I mean, um, my main thing was when I was playing the Legacy Challenge, or I am playing it, but when I first started it, of course, I could only use whatever simoleons I made from work. I couldn't just add money into my home. Um, yeah, their first house for quite a while had very minimal decoration, and it kind of makes it a downer. Because then I'm used to playing Sims where I've where I've put in some money into their account. I've used Motherload, of course, and so I'm used to having enough money for wall art, for rugs, for all sorts of clutter. So I'm just used to generally having at least a good environment or a great environment moodlet for them, and that always makes them happier. So although we do have a very basic home here, we have the necessities. I want to add in a few decorations to it as well, just so that it's not super basic. Excuse me, because like I said, I want this space to be a livable space someone can just continuously live in. And I prefer to go through here this way and just go to decorations, paintings. Excuse me. And my first thought is to get a cork board, the one with the all the different notes and stuff on it. See how much that one is and see if I can put it onto this wall right here. So I just think it would be absolutely cute. I passed it. Yep, I passed it. I think it's actually going to be with the wall sculptures and wall decorations. Oh, come on. Where's it at? Oh, there we go. There it is. Oof. No. We'll go ahead and throw that in. It actually gives a lot of environment to it. There we go. So cool. I think this is great. We've got enough lighting, natural lighting in there going in. Maybe we'll add one more. I think we'll do it right there. And we've got pretty much everything. So I'm thinking in the bedroom, we'll go ahead and give them a carpet. So yeah, I've got pretty much everything that we need for each of the rooms. I don't think we really need to add more. Maybe we can look around for some more activities or skill building items to add in. But for the most part, I think we've got most of what we need for the house. I've even added in a little garden space with the starter packs in it so people can get to that. And I don't know if they're going to use this lot specifically in Willow Creek, but there's even a spot next to the river where they can fish. Excuse me, which is going to be important, especially when you have 8 Sims living in a household. You're not going to have a lot of money to just be spending on just buying all the ingredients for your dinners anyway. You want to have some stuff growing in your garden if you're going to have that many people. All right, so anyways, let's get back into decorating. I love decorating in Sims. I love it. I'm the type of person that loves clutter as well. So just those little added, little extra added things. Sometimes I like to go and open up the debugged items. So I get all the little different, utensils or cutting boards or um, mail, or I don't know, just all sorts of different things that you don't normally get to buy and use. Yeah, anything to make it look that more realistic. So let's find a rug that's going to fit in here. So let's see, bath essentials. Small rug is just a little 2 square one. We want to find a rug that's going to be base game as well. All right, there we go. I feel better. I love this one. This is one of my favorite rugs to use when I'm not doing a challenge or anything. Just because I love the traffic mark on there. Just having it thinned out and stuff. This other one is my favorite. Yeah, it's the other one. It's this one. Really pretty. But anyhow, it's not a base game rug, so we won't use that. Thinking about that size. No. I just want a medium sized rug for the room, so then that way they can, I don't know, just have that extra decoration in there. Yeah, I think we'll use this one. It's a pretty basic one, but it's a nice medium sized one, and we'll do that like that. There you go. So it looks pretty centered in the room. Looks even between most of the beds. I think that's cool. I think that's good. Let's get some paintings or something in there. See what are some of the cheapest. Some kid stuff. Ooh, let's do some contemporary watercolor. How about that? Looks good. Be nice if they had some different watercolor paintings in it. I like it when the paintings are like that in the artwork. So instead of just having a different colored frame, you have a different piece of artwork altogether. And posters? Should we add some posters maybe? I mean, our contemporary was only 50 simoleons, and these posters are 65. Probably, because on the next framed base game artwork is probably going to be super expensive. Yep, 200 simoleons. I don't think I want to spend that much on just one piece of artwork. Let's go back to the posters. Ooh, dramatic cooking. How about that? I like that one. I'll put that against this one then. Reading one. Soccer. Justin fan poster. How about that? I like it. I like how it's all slanted too. Askew. I like it. Alright. Slightly damp poster. Alright, looks like after that, everything else is going to be the super expensive stuff. So let's find one more smaller poster. And this Harry Potter one, this Henry Puffer poster is something that keeps catching my eye. We'll put that on this one right there. How about that? I like that. That looks like a pretty good bedroom to me. There's like one actual piece of artwork in here and everything else is just a poster. Which, it being a very basic sort of household, I think that pretty much matches it, it suits it well. Alrighty. So, I'm kind of thinking maybe we should go ahead and extend the counter. So let's go ahead and get another counter, and we're going to use the settings to get a corner one right there, and we're going to put the stove there. I like that. And then we'll move that over here. There we go. So then, if we have, since we have a little bit of money, we might be able to put in a table and desk here. I don't know if I want to, though. So I'm kind of thinking it might be expensive. So yeah, no, we won't. We won't do that. We won't worry about that. Let's go ahead and look into some more activities and skills. Let's see if there's anything else that we want to add in. Because we have the stereo, and that's going to add in the like dancing, and I'm pretty sure the singing might be able to. I don't remember. Yeah, definitely dancing. That's something. The bookcase, whoever uses this household, they'll be able to use that to buy any books on any skills, which will be absolutely awesome. We even managed to have enough money to get the computer in here as well. We have our chess set, sorry, our chess table. Of course, that's going to increase our logic skill. And then with the computer, it's going to have programming, video game, comedy, writing, regular writing. I think that's it. And then with the TV, they have cooking, and I don't remember if they have any other skills they can gain. But at least with the computer, the TV, and the stereo, they'll have enough stuff to at least keep them entertained. In the bedroom, they have enough beds in there for enough people, and if anyone still needs to sleep, they can just nap out here on the couch. Jizz. And they have a couple sinks, which altogether they have 3 sinks, which is awesome. I think that's more than enough. And they have 2 showers, two toilets, which I think that's good. I think that's enough. The only thing I would maybe want to add would be another restroom. We could put it right here, move the sinks here, but I don't think we need to. I think this is more than enough, and I like the way we have enough space in here so that people can actually move around pretty comfortably. I think if anything, what I'll do is actually just move these against this wall. And I think here's what I'll do. There we go. I like that. All right, cool. So I'm just looking around, trying to see if maybe there's anything we could do to minimize the space. I think we will move these around. Here we can move this to here. That way we can. Boom, there we go. And guess what? Now we have 152 more simoleons to use. Boom. Wonderful. Just come to think of it, I think we can actually decrease the size of this kitchen as well. We will do that. Yeah, okay, okay. Boom, there we go. There we go. So that means we can just get rid of that. New counter. Right there. We can bring it into here. Boom. I didn't even catch how many more that was, but I'm sure we got some more money. More simoleons that way. So hell yeah, that's great. We got a couple more. I think we just actually just got one more block. We got a couple more floor squares too. There we go. That looks pretty good to me actually. I hope it's not too small. I hope there's enough space for everyone, but I think that's pretty good. I think that's a pretty good spot that we have everything in. And then we have the gardening area out here. Oh, yeah, that's right. We got to do a roof now. I think we're pretty good on the inside. Like I said, if we want to use some more money to get some more decorations in, we will, but I think right now we're good. Right now, let's just go ahead and get a roof going for this place. And, this place has got pretty suburban look going on to it. I think we will go ahead and lift up the home when we're all done, just that way it has a foundation. Because looking around, all these other houses have foundations, so why not give these guys a foundation? Especially since they're next to the waterway right there, right? Anyways, before we do that, let's get a roof in. Do a smaller one. And then let's another. Bring you all the way over here. Way this way. Do a bit. Boom, there we go. Simple. Easy peasy. See, I think it's this one we used. There we go. I like that. That's cute. Do we need to do that for this side too? No, it did it for both sides. So we're good. We're good. And what we're going to do is basic darks. I think we're actually going to do something lighter. I do like this green color that we're using that we're going. There we go. I like that a lot better. There we go. Just it just looks better with everything. I don't know. It's a little more cheery, I think, is what I like about it more. There we go. Better. We didn't lose money on that, so good. Nice. Sweet. I like it. There we go. Now we got a roof on it. So I'm looking at this, and honestly, I think maybe we could actually put two bathrooms in here now. Because we do have two toilets, two sinks, and two showers. So, I mean, I feel like technically that's two, right? So let's go ahead and change that to two then. I just want to look at this really quick. It's definitely residential, but like I said, I don't do a whole lot of building stuff. I do house, a couple of house builds that I've done before. So I just want to see what there is. That's cool. Ooh, I saw a restaurant on there, which reminds me that on one of my other Sims households, one of the members was a restaurateur. So he had his own restaurant, and I built it as this. I had this really cool concept, and I built it. It was so cool. So the top level, it had this really pretty landscaped area all around it, and it just had this. I don't remember how big it was. It was probably just like a 6 by 6 building on top, and it was really just big enough for I think maybe a couch. I think I had a couch in there. I don't remember now. It was big enough to hold a staircase in there. And then when you go down the staircase, that was where the hostess station was at down below. And then that was where the restaurant was at. So then it opened up like as you go down the stairs, it opens up and you've got in either corner you have your cooks, you had your dining areas and then bathrooms behind you and along the small area along the left side was where all the smaller bar tables were at. So it was just like two-seater bar tables. I don't know. It was really cool. It was really cool, and I had it like all all dark wood, and it was like a fishing like a fish and chip sort of place. And one of the walls I had all windows, like an all window wall, because above was where I had a water space. So then down below it was just like a pool, like a see-through pool. And I don't know. It just looked really amazing. It just looked awesome. And I think about that every now. But you know what, come to think of it, maybe I'll go back into that household and actually load up that restaurant for everyone to use. I think that'll be fun. Hey, what's up, Crazy Dr. Pepper? How you doing? Welcome back. Yeah, so how was your day? How was your Halloween? I was asking everyone that earlier. We had a couple people who watched some horror movies. And I don't know about you, but this year I kind of went the opposite way with Halloween movies, and I was watching like Hocus Pocus. I was watching Halloween Town. I was watching um yeah, what else did I watch? Oh, that's right. I was talking about the movie Little Vampire. I watched the old one when I was a little bit younger, and I loved that movie. So then there's a new one that came out. It's an animated version of it, which is great. It's a fantastic reimagining of the story, and I love it. It's a really good one. It's cute. So yeah. Anyways, for my Halloween, I had to work, and I'm not too mad about that. Everyone else had the day off so that they could have fun and party, which that's fun. Other than that, I just came home and I was in my pajamas, just nice and comfy. Yeah, crazy Dr. Pepper. It was okay. We didn't really do anything. In my area, we didn't get any trick or treaters. Yeah, I don't know. My town, there's a few streets where everyone heads to, but yeah, my area usually doesn't get a whole lot of trick or treaters. So last few years that I've been living in this spot, we've definitely had candy left over afterwards. So I mean, me having to work for Halloween wasn't too much of a big deal. And yeah, this year our town, what they did something pretty cool. They did some trunk or treat stuff over at the city park. So a bunch of other vehicles and city members, community members, they had their trunks all decorated, and all the kids got to line around and pick some candy out. And I didn't get to look at all the pictures, but actually one of my coworkers, I heard that his truck got second place. He's got this really nice lifted truck that he's very proud of. And I saw a couple of pictures, and it looked like he's got like red handprints, like zombie handprints all over it, but it was cool. Yeah. Yeah, definitely crazy Dr. Pepper. Our town is small that everybody kind of knows everybody. Definitely, for sure. That's how it is. Actually, it wasn't until I was in middle school that I really realized how small our town was. Like, I was working. There was this new guy that started working. He was not from town at all. So we were chatting, and we were talking about the location of a building or something. And he was trying to ask me what street it was on. And then that was when I realized, like, oh, wow, I never really grew up knowing street names. It was always like, hey, do you know so and so? Well, just around the corner from where they live. Like that's pretty much how directions go when you live in a small town. It's like, well, if you know where so and so lives, you know where so and so lives. It's right in between there. You know, it's like living in a Sims neighborhood where it's just basically one roundabout. But yeah, anyways, yeah, let's get back to what we were doing. Um, so yeah, I want to get this one of these pillars here because then this is nice, having the whole house covered, but just having this little random extra part hanging over it's kind of throwing me off because then from this angle it just keeps looking like it's just an extra bit of hangover. It's not until you see this area back here that you realize, oh, it's actually there for a reason. But anyhow, let's just get just the cheapest little round column we can find. Yeah, we'll keep it a basic white, and boom, there. That looks nice. And you know what? I was thinking about it, so let's just go ahead and put a little seating area out here for them too. Oh, so scary online. So scary online. I found a pic of a tornado that happened here in 1950. No way. What? So I don't know about you, but I like to watch this show called Drunk History. It's a really funny show. I don't remember I don't remember what one of the guys' name is. The host is Derek Waters. So, he just meets up with different celebrities or famous people, whatever, and um, they have drinks. The person gets drunk, but they have a little bit of history, like a history pamphlet that they read through, and they basically just have to tell that story through while being drunk. And it seems like a really simple premise, and honestly, it seems like a dumb premise. and But yeah, it's actually pretty funny. And anyways, there's this guy on there who, whenever he's on the show, I don't know, I guess he's like a very heavy drinker, but usually when he's on the show, he's just absolutely wrecked. Like he looks like he's just blacked out type of drunk. But anyways, he's telling his story, and there's this one point where he's trying to tell. I think it was the story of Mary Shelley telling how she came up with the story of Frankenstein. But something kind of amazing or crazy happens within the story. So he's just talking about, yeah, and she's just sitting there like, what? What? And by this point, he's just absolutely drunk, just repeating himself. And he's like, what? What? So I don't know. Half the time when I say what, that's just what I think of. And I just immediately go from like 0 to 10, just like acting like I'm as drunk as he is. So, anyways, just that's just how I felt me reacting to your tornado picture story. What? What? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. All right. So, anyways, so we got a lot of interior stuff going. I just want to spend a few extra simoleons outside. So yeah, we spent a lot of money on the inside stuff. I just have this notification on my screen that's popping up, kind of bugging me. That. All right, there we go. And let's see if there's anything outside we can put out here. Ooh, I like this. That's cute. Let's put that right there. So that way it's got a gardening area here. Got a little garden hose. A little seating right here too. Ooh, here we go. The wall-mounted captain's wheel. I was talking about this earlier, and I was talking about how for spooky month I did a hocus pocus bill, and it was the Sanderson sisters home, and I had a lot of fun doing that. And actually one of the biggest things that I kind of had a hard time trying to figure out was actually trying to find a way to get the water wheel in the house, on the side of the house. That's a pretty integral part to the story, because then that's how Zachary Binks gets into that. Um, so yeah, I had a hard time trying to figure that out, but actually I found this wall mounted captain's wheel, and I enlarged it. Nope, there we go. I had enlarged it and I put it against the wall. I added a couple extra beams to the sides and stuff to kind of make it stick out more. And then next to the house, I did some landscaping and put a little river alongside. But yeah, I had a lot of fun, and I just want to bring that up because when you're doing some Sims build and you're trying to like recreate an actual building, sometimes you just have to make stuff up as you go. Fake it till you make it. So I don't know. I just want to throw that out, that I did that. I used this as an interpretation of the water wheel on the Sanderson sister home. Just because I'm proud of myself for coming up with that, thinking of that, and at the same time, if you're ever doing that yourself, you can do that. You're welcome to use that idea. I think that was a good idea. Ah, man, crazy Dr. Pepper. Yes, you said I need to get another monitor, and me too. I definitely do. I have a tablet that's got my remote Streamlabs on there, so I can use that to change the scenes. And it's got a chat thing on there that I can hook up, but it doesn't always show me everything. And then one of my last streams, I went back, I ended my stream, and I realized in my chat there was like several different chat items that had popped up that wasn't on my tablet. So it's kind of upsetting. So I have to use my phone for the chat. So I've got like three different screens in front of me. I just feel like it really would be a lot better if I had like another actual monitor with all my stuff right here. So yeah, I feel ya. I definitely feel ya. I need a new monitor. I need a second monitor as well. But then I worry because then I'm not very tech savvy. I'm really, really not. So I just worry about having a second monitor and not knowing what I'm doing at all. Trust me, I am an absolute goober when it comes to technology. I'm one of those people where like I'm on the PlayStation trying to use, the TV streaming stuff. And if a notification pops up that I haven't seen before, I'm just like, oh, what did I do? I broke it. But yeah, anyways, that's just me. I'm just lucky because then I have my husband and he knows everything about that type of stuff. All right. So, yeah, I think that's pretty good. I think you know what we'll do? We'll do a little bit more interior decorating, but I think we'll actually do a little bit of landscaping. We have an hour left in stream. Normally I stream 3 hours. We have an hour left, which is a lot more. This is way more time than I normally have left over. Like we've gotten all the main points done for this build. But now we have an hour left and I'm kind of freaking out. Like I'm excited, but I'm freaking out because now I'm like, what do we do? But I think what we'll do is we'll do a little bit of landscaping, a little bit of cheap landscaping just to add in, just some extra depth to this home. Oh man. Crazy Dr. Pepper. The one I got, it is so old and it hurts my eyes. And I did turn the brightness down and it has a weird gray blur when you look at it a certain way. That sucks, but it's also funny. Like it's funny, but it sucks. But yeah, I feel you. That's pretty much how I am too. Like I get a lot of hand me down stuff. And I mean, you know, like I said, I'm not a very tech savvy person. So now that I'm actually having to look at different peripherals for my PC, I'm realizing how much stuff I actually have to look into, like requirements, preferences, whatever. So I really do want another monitor to use and everything. But now it's like, well, what type of monitor? what, what type of brightness do I want? What type of, frame rate do I want on it? Like it's a whole other world, whole other thing to look into. Holy cow. And yeah, the date said it was made in 2011. 2011, which in all honesty, when it comes to like technology, that's super old. Like tech stuff moves super fast. I mean, I have certain stuff that if I plug into the computer, I have to find a way to manually get it to work with my programs because it's just old. Like, it doesn't link up as easily. And I mean, my husband and I, we both stream, but we both would have been streaming with cameras a lot sooner because he had bought some cameras from Walmart. But for whatever reason, the programs won't pop up and won't work with our computers, so we couldn't use those. We had to return those. So, I mean, that was just a whole nother weird thing, you know? So, I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, it's a whole nother world to get into. All right, so let's get back into some landscaping, or actually dive into some landscaping. That's not something I normally do, and we'll do a lot of the paint tool, a lot of the terrain stuff, because then that's going to be a lot of free stuff to use. Yeah, wireless stuff. I have, now that I think of it, I don't think I have any wireless stuff. The only wireless thing I'm using right now is my tablet for my Stream Deck, and that's about it. I have these really awesome headphones that they're the Razer Kraken, but they're wired, and I mean it's not too bad. I'm not too upset about something like that. And I have a mouse, but then that one's a wired mouse. I do want to get some new headphones, but mainly because because just a couple weeks ago, Razer had their RazorCon show, which I got to watch quite a bit of, and it was really cool. And they announced that they now have the Razer Kraken headphones Bluetooth. You believe that Bluetooth? I can have all this amazing pink prettiness without the wire. So I mean, I'm pretty excited. Like that's really something I want to get. I want to bring this down. What in tarnation? Like I just want like a little tiny area. There we go. Okay. I don't know why. It was just really difficult to see. Anyways, I like that. Yeah, I'm just trying something out. We have this extra hour to kind of play around with. So I want to do some excuse me. So I want to do some landscaping because normally I don't do very much landscaping. Ah. See, I didn't realize that. I think the terrain's just so high up that it has to have some dirt showing right there. I don't know. Ooh, and then we can get some stoned pavement to the front door. Let's do that really quick. I would like to do that. But yeah, Dr. Pepper, crazy Dr. Pepper. You thinking about streaming? I think you should definitely do it. Just go for it. Just do it. And you know what? It's kind of scary at first, honestly. Like my first time pressing go live, I was actually kind of freaked out. It's pretty nerve wracking just being out there for the first time. But I mean, it's fun. You get into it, and then obviously we're on Twitch, and so when you're on the Twitch streaming stuff, it'll actually show you like different achievements. Like it shows you achievements. So it's like, oh, you've been streaming for this many hours this week. You've streamed this many days. Well, now you have this many followers. Like it shows you achievements, and it's really fun. It's actually pretty cool. Like it. My husband was the one who started streaming at first, and he does a lot of first person shooters. He started out playing Call of Duty Warzone. He also started playing The Cycle, and just recently he started streaming. Well, actually, just last night he started streaming Crash Bandicoot, and so he's been ahead of the curve, ahead of things, at least a couple weeks, a month ahead of me. So he's had his settings set up. He's got his camera and everything. He's got these different apps to help with his microphone setup and everything like that. So he's gotten really into it. And it's pretty fun. And yeah, he really wants to get into it. He wants to make a name for himself in the first person shooter side of streaming. And I think that's really cool. I've been absolutely supportive of it, and so I kind of decided to dip my toes into it. And I was like, well, I'll just do this for fun. The Sims. I love The Sims, so let's just let's try it. And then I started getting some different peripherals and stuff like that, microphones and stuff, and yeah, it's been really interesting because at first it was kind of like I'll just do this for fun, just as something simple. But once I started it, and once I started seeing more of those stream accomplishments, and completions and stuff like that. I just started getting more into it, and I told him, you know what? I think I have the streaming bug. I think I want to do this more. And and now here we are. We have a regular schedule. We have a system going on. We have you and I have fun. Crazy Dr. Pepper. Not self promoting. I made a second channel because this one, if I changed the name, people wouldn't know, and I didn't want to get in trouble by the Dr. Pepper company and couldn't make merch. Well, yeah, no worries. I don't mind. I mean, we're talking about this. It's within the conversation topic, so that's fine. But yeah, that's pretty cool. That's awesome. So, what are you going to be streaming? Is it just going to also be like sim stuff? Is that what you do? What are you thinking? So it was funny. My husband and I were talking. I was cleaning the wall and painting and everything back here, and just the way the desk was set up and everything. I was like, what if I just turned on the camera? What if I just turned on the camera and put in the title "Watching Paint Dry"? Like, how many people would watch that? But I just kind of thought that was funny. Just a little silly thought in my head. So, do we want to do? I think we'll do. Yeah, let's do. Oh, cool. Just as of now, just chatting in Sims 4. Definitely. Um. Oh, actually, I just started hanging out. Um. Well, I have a friend. I've known him since high school, and he does a lot of streaming stuff too. And actually, him and his friend are doing a stream called Gamers Grown Up, and they do just a lot of chat about just all things video games. And they do a bunch of different streams of their own, different games that they stream as well on their own time. They both share an account. So one of the guys, he plays like the Lord of the Rings games. They play like I think it's called Amnesia. They play Phasmophobia. They play Among Us. They just play a bunch of different games. And actually, he started up a D&D group, and they've already played together before, but now he's streaming it. He's inviting other people to play. So I decided to become part of it, and yeah, a couple weeks ago I was part of their D&D stream, and that was the first time I played. And yeah, it was really interesting. It was fun. Oh, yeah, sorry. Crazy Dr. Pepper. What is your husband's channel? My husband's channel is twitch.tv/Centi420. That is CENTI 420. And yeah, he does a lot of first person stuff, first person shooter stuff. And he's going to be working on trying to do some cooking videos too, because that's something he really enjoys doing. Uh, but yeah, I was bringing up the D&D stuff because actually this Friday we're gonna be doing another D&D get together, and now that I have a camera, I'm actually gonna be working on a little cosplay, little costume for that. I'm gonna be working on a wig. As you can see, I don't have much hair to work with myself, so for that stream, I'll hopefully have a pretty decent wig going on for myself, and then I already have a cape that I can use, and then after that, I just need to figure out like an actual costume for myself. But as I've mentioned beforehand in the stream, I'm crafty. This is my craft room that I'm currently using as my stream studio. So I mean, I'm I'm pretty confident I'm gonna have some pretty rocking. You know, not to brag, but it's gonna be sick. It's gonna be pretty awesome. So yeah. Anyways, that'll be something to look out for, look into. And actually, also just recently, my husband and I had downloaded Among Us, and so we're learning how to play that. And I think that'll be something that we start streaming together. So that'll be fun. Yes, I think I found him. He is your favorite cooking video game chef. Your favorite gaming chef. 7420. And yeah, I love that man, and I can tell he has a lot of fun, streaming and stuff. Most of the time, if he's not streaming, then he's usually in his streaming studio fixing up his camera settings or his microphone settings or just whatever settings there are that he can tweak. He'll be tweaking that. Yeah, it's really awesome though. It's been pretty fun, and it was really cool because actually he just bought these really awesome um like ring lights and stuff too. So it's got a ring light, it's got a camera holder. It's really nice. Yes, yes, that is him. It is the leaf with the smoke screen behind it. Yeah. And I think the banner for that is from Zelda, but it's a dark banner and it's just got little blue figure, this blue energy. I think it's I don't know. I don't know what it is exactly, but to me it looks like a wisp. A will o' the wisp. But yeah, that's him. He plays Call of Duty, he plays the cycle. Just last night he streamed Crash Bandicoot, which is called his Crash into the Weekend. So yeah, he did that. And if you have time, you should give that stream a listen. Give it a view because it's pretty funny. It's actually hilarious. Because we were talking about it, and I grew up playing Crash Bandicoot. That was something my older brother played a lot, so I knew that game. But he actually only grew up playing. It was a Crash Bandicoot Racing, I think is what it was. I think that's the name of it. But yeah, his view of Crash Bandicoot and my view of Crash Bandicoot are completely different. So when he's doing his stream, he's doing the gameplay just like the straight Crash Bandicoot games, which I know. But there's a couple times where he just does silly mistakes, wrong timing on one of the jumps, or he's trying to move along and he just completely walks off a log. So yeah, that's pretty funny. It's pretty funny to watch. Anyways, big shout out to him and his silliness. I'm liking this. I'm really liking what's going on here though. We're kind of working from this corner, working this way. This tree, I didn't realize how cheap it was. Like I keep telling you guys, I don't normally do a whole lot of landscaping, so I honestly wasn't aware of the prices of it. Oh, I love it. I love it. What else should we put in? Some low lying pale yellow flowers. Why not? Ooh, I like it. Very homey. Oh, that's right. We rearranged the wall there, so let's go ahead and move that there. We have a different color for the door. Yes, white. Much better. Much better. Much, much better. Oh, no way. Crazy Dr. Pepper, I've been doing I've been doing lessons with GIMP, a photo editing software. That's pretty cool. I've been wanting to do something like that too. I know a lot of people suggest using DaVinci Editor, something like that. But yeah, I've been wanting to do stuff like that too because I do have a YouTube channel as well. You just search in Hopi underscore BZTV, and I've got several of my past stream videos. I still need to post my most recent. The internet hasn't been too great the last couple of weeks, so I haven't been uploading much. Yeah, there we go, DaVinci Resolve. But yeah, I've been wanting to get into using something like that because I don't know. Other than just pressing record and then uploading it to YouTube, I don't do anything. And like I said, my husband is the one who's like light years ahead of me in this sort of stuff. So he's already got, his DaVinci Resolve stuff that he uses, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I just figured this out. I just figured out how to add this into it. Now I know how to do this." And, now my videos have chapters in them. I mean, obviously, I'm happy for him. I'm excited. That's great. But at the same time, it's like I know nothing. I am small. So yeah, I'm trying to figure it out at my own pace as well. So that's one of the next things I have to learn. Um, one of my most recent peripherals I bought is the Razer Kiyo camera, which is amazing. By the way, I love it. But now there's this whole new thing of me trying to figure out, do I have all the settings that I want? Do I need to change this lighting? My husband saw the stream and he was telling me that it looks great and that I probably don't need to change anything. At the same time, it's like maybe I should just take a look. Maybe there's something I do need to change. But then at the same time, I still just need to get the room set up. Then get my lighting set up. And yeah, I tried to get it, but my computer is so bad it never downloaded. And yeah, that's another thing because then I have this really great computer that my husband and I bought, but at the same time, it's kind of a smaller. I think it's a mid tower. It might just be a mini tower actually. I don't remember. But we bought it at Best Buy, which is a great place. We love going there. But it was kind of misplaced on a shelf. We're not exactly sure if we got the right one that we're looking at. So, anyways, I always worry about the new things I'm adding to my computer as well because I never know if I'm going to run out of space or not. Which is another thing because I have videos that I still need to upload to YouTube. But then after I get that done, I should probably put it on a USB stick and get it off of the computer so it's got more room. It's just this whole new thing of, well, I have this to do, but before I do that, I have to do this, but before I can finish that, I have to do this. And yeah, I don't know. One thing at a time, baby steps. My PC wasn't built for gaming, and the power supply is 180 watts. Definitely not good, and onboard graphics, which sucks. Yeah, I that was my husband. He grew up in a very highly computer type of household. His parents work for a Native American tribe, and they help the IT department, and so their degrees are in computer software, computer building, all that sort of stuff. And so my husband had the advantage of growing up with that and learning about that and knowing about these things. But for me, I don't know. Like I'm on the whole opposite pole of things. I my parents aren't as tech savvy, which means I'm not very tech savvy. So all I know is that sometimes my computer gets loud and sometimes it gets slow. And yes, my husband has mentioned that it does need a new power supply. But as far as anything else goes for this computer and getting it to where I need it to be. I don't even know exactly what I need, but my husband does. So that's just another thing too. Is we know we need to upgrade this, we need to upgrade that. I want to. I do need a new case for my computer and everything, but I really do want to get a Razer computer case. That would be. They have this really cool Tomahawk case. It's got clear panels, and it can even open up to help vent and cool it down and everything. And yeah, it's really cool. I was trying to look for some kind of cheaper flowers to put along the side here. Not quite seeing anything. And, we have the slot value is still just at 17,000 simoleons. I think we're gonna go ahead. Let's let's splurge a little bit. Let's get a couple sunflowers to put out here. Ooh, all right. What do we think? Oh, I don't know. I kind of thought they were going to be bigger. I think what we'll do is we'll sell one of those, get these ones, and let's enlarge them. There we go. Much better. Much better. It has a much better impact now. That's much more of what I was looking for. Ooh. Yeah. Yes. Yes, queen. Yes. All right, cool. I think that's pretty good. Oh my god, crazy Dr. Pepper. I saw a video of somebody with one that looks like mine, and they put a 500-watt PSU and a 1650 card. That is awesome. Which, I don't know how feasible the idea is, but my husband really wants to get himself one of those new RTX cards. I don't know if you know what those ones are, but those ones are like the really new, cool, fancy, super fast ones. And I don't know. It's been funny because then just learning about streaming stuff and just my husband being who he is. I've been learning a lot more stuff about computer stuff, computer building stuff. You know, PC Master Race. So yeah, once those RTX cards came out, I was seeing a bunch of different memes and stuff like that, and a lot of them are just super funny. But yeah, that would be a dream to have something like that, wouldn't it? All right. So I think we did pretty good on landscaping. Actually, I don't think I really want to add anything else. I kind of like this rock that we have here. Kind of simple little rock. Um, I'm absolutely in love with this little seating area. I think it's little. I think it's just cute. It's adorable. It's beautiful. The main thing was having a pole here, a pillar for the roof to hang on to. And with that extra space, I decided to put in a little seating area, this little outdoor area. And with the garden area here, we have a garden hose, of course, a little bush, some lighting, and I think it's really cute. It's really romantic. And I hope whoever buys this, I hope they're not like just staring off into some neighbor's lawn or something. I hope it has a good view wherever they put it. But yeah, I love these flowers out here. I think they frame the front door just perfectly. Post office box. I mean, mailbox, not post office box. Mailbox is in a good spot. Trash can tucked away. I love the idea of just having just some sunflowers that just kind of popped up and grew right there. I, honestly, I don't know what the whole idea behind this. I just want to use the terrain tool. I've keep mentioning I don't landscape very much, so I just want to do something different. So it's a little further up, just kind of dips down. We'll put a rock in there. We've got our elm tree here, which is a beautiful, inexpensive landscaping piece that I can use more often. Some more grass, and yeah, I think it rounds out the building really well. It just, I don't know, it makes it very cozy, makes it very much a domestic home, well taken care of home. Right, crazy Dr. Pepper in chat says only thing is was it was a tight fit and he had the power supply backwards. The fan's not where they were supposed to be. The only thing I'm not doing, don't want it to overheat. Definitely, yeah. That's another thing. Um, what's his name? Henry Cavill, I think the actor Henry Cavill. He does The Witcher. He does Superman. But he did a video where he does his own PC build, and it's funny because I'm pretty sure he put in his little um what is it, the GPU thing, the display. I guess he had it upside down, so he had to go back in and put it right side up again. So I don't know. I think that's pretty funny when it's like backwards or upside down. But I mean, considering the way those pieces are, the way they look, they're excuse me, they're pretty easy to get the get the wrong way. So yeah, I can only imagine how it was when he put in his PC, put it all together and tried to work it and realized it overheated. um, yeah. So yeah. Anyways, I think we're done. I think we're good. I think maybe I just want to add another piece of artwork on the wall on the inside here. Maybe just some clutter. Ooh, I didn't realize that. We're gonna move that window there. We're gonna move the bookcase right there. Okay, much better. Actually, there we go. Much better. Let's add a little bit of clutter, just to, around the desk. Maybe add a couple of extra posters or photos or something. But other than that, I think we're good. Um, yeah, actually, you know what? I do have a Discord. If you go into my Twitch profile, go into the About Me. It's got my Instagram, my Twitter page on there. I think it also has my YouTube link on there as well. But I do have a Discord. It's still new, like I said, I'm still new to all of this, so I'm still trying to get things set up. I think I just have a few basic chat rooms in there. But, as we go along, I can figure out some extra stuff, some extra rooms to put in there. But yeah, honestly, I don't have the link on me right now. That's another thing. I need to get some bots going for myself so I can just, boop Discord and then it'll pop up. But yeah, just check out my profile. I'm pretty sure the link's still up there. If not, I will be working on that next. Actually, honestly, I will write that down. I have a little list going on. It's just a little clip of a bunch of scrap paper, but it's got a bunch of my different little stream notes. I'm definitely gonna put that up there. So I'm still trying to manage everything, still trying to get the hang of everything. Okay, crazy doctor. I just looked and it just has my Twitter. Okay, cool. I'll do that. My Twitch info, I gotta update that. Yeah. Anyways, we'll get some Discord stuff going because I do want to get some more suggestions and stuff. But definitely about creative sim stuff, some build stuff. I do have a legacy challenge that I do, so it's always nice to just have something to chat about. All right, so Oh yeah, yeah. My clutter stuff, some decorations to put on up in here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did a good job. I'm pretty sure everything in the house is actually base game stuff. Let me just double check that. Yep, that's base game. Yeah. All right. Ooh, let's go ahead and can we put that in there? Ooh, no, never mind. I don't want to use that. That's 500 simoleons. That's way too expensive. Okay. Like I said, I keep scrolling down to the bottom like I'm going to be able to use stuff down there. I won't be able to. All right. Clutter. Let's go into clutter. Phoenix box. Why not? Why not? Pair photo. If we had countertops in the bathroom, I would definitely go for that. I would definitely use that in there, but that's fine. We don't have that. I would like to put some clutter stuff into the kitchen, but I don't want to do that because then if I do, that means some of that counter space will not be usable. And that is the opposite of what I want. I want I want functionality. I want functionality as I scroll through the clutter category to look for stuff to put in random places. All right. I kind of like that actually, the cluttered box. I'll do that, but before I do that, I'm going to move this over here. Let's move that there. There we go. That looks good. All right. I think that's good. If anyone has something they want to put down, they can put it down right there. So let's do some wall sculpture stuff, some wall decorations. So Crazy Dr. Pepper finally got my pose stuff on there for the pictures you can do with the Sims. Yeah. Hell yeah. I will take any help, any suggestions, questions, comments, concerns. Which actually, speaking of, in my Twitch profile, I also have a suggestion box. So if there's anything you want to see, certain character builds, home builds, or something, just let me know. Put that in there. I was talking to one of my other chatters before, and she suggested I do the Big Bang Theory. And I thought that was a pretty good one. I think that'd be a good one. I think it'd be a pretty good one to do as a cast thing and then as a build mode thing. I think that'd be pretty fun. So yeah, I have that in my list, in my notes. I wrote it down. So if there's anything you guys ever want to see, want to suggest, of course, just let me know. I was thinking about maybe I'd like do a little printout of a calendar so then that way I can, know ahead of time and let you guys know that, hey, on this day I'll be creating this person. On this day it'll be this. Just a little something. Just to be a little more informative with you guys and everything. Yeah, actually, my schedule is on my Twitch, and I do need to put a picture of it on my Instagram and Twitter. But on my schedule, I should have my schedule set up on there, but I do have, of course, a Sunday Funday stream that I always do. I have a mandatory Monday stream that I do, which is the Legacy Challenge. And then my Friday stream is usually a freebie stream. It's been also another cast build mode sort of day, but I think it's just going to be like my variety stream day, so we'll figure it out because that's going to be the day where I will be doing D&D stuff, and if I'm not doing D&D, maybe I'll be doing I don't know, Among Us with my husband or something, Or what other games are out there. That was another thing to suggest, was any other games for me to play. I did have someone suggest a Valorant, so I downloaded that, but I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes when I play games, I get motion sickness, every now and then. So that might be one that may set me off. So I don't know. Anyways, anywhoozy, what's it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. See, yeah. All right, cool. So I'm excited because then with this room right here, we have this cork board there. We have this really awesome painting here. We have a couple other clutter items in here, and I think that room will have quite enough decoration, have enough environmental stuff going on in there. I think it'll be a good, nicely decorated room. This bedroom in here, it's got three posters, a painting, and a rug. I don't remember how much environmental impact that has on those. But no big deal. In here, I don't think we had any paintings or anything, which is fine. Fine. Oh, dang. Actually, I just noticed this door is backwards. There we go. There we go. All right. And then in here, like I said, we have those other artworks, and I think we're good. I think this house is going to have some nice environmental boost to it. I think it's got some good landscaping around it. Honestly, I'm just kind of happy that we added in these little planting seeds too. I think that's like a little extra gift to everybody. Like, hey, now you started. Now here's some free food for you. You just gotta plant it. But yeah, I'm happy. I think this might be all that we need. I think this is all that whoever's playing will be able to afford. But I think it's a pretty livable home, to where they're not going to have, they're not going to have the need to keep expanding for more. I mean, they always can. Whoever downloads this and uses it, they can. They're more than welcome to change things and move things around. But from what I can see, I think it's pretty roomy. I think there's just enough stuff in there, enough stuff in here to make it livable. I mean, I don't know how else to explain it other than for it to be livable. Livable and manageable, I think. So yeah, I think we'll go ahead and save that. We'll pop that into the gallery. But actually, I think before that, we'll take a quick little break. I gotta use the restroom again. So we'll be right back, and we'll just kind of wrap things up. So, BRB. So, like I said, finish things up. I think, yeah, this house is good. We have lighting, we have doors, we have all the necessities, and I've got everything in here. Should we do some traits on here? Let's do that. Why not? I think if we add some cool traits, it'll actually help out whoever's going to be using this household. You know, I think that'll be good. So that'll be the very very last thing. Awesome. So crazy Dr. Pepper, you saw a big mansion on Sims Resource, 3 floors and 3 balconies. No way. I've been thinking about that too. I was kind of thinking about maybe doing that. You know, earlier I was trying to think of some streams to do, some Sims things to do for tonight. So I was thinking, what if I made my own dream home? But then I just started thinking, like, that's such a broad thing. I don't know. There's so much to do. Um, isn't it? It's like I don't even know what rooms I'd want to have all in there. Might do a ghost house build, right? And make it haunted, right? Right, let's see. I'm like kind of scrolling through. I've read through a couple of these. I used some of them when I was like doing the vampire stuff. So I was trying to do um like a vampire layer or something like that. Yeah, there's some other there are some other expansion packs that I've bought since then, so I haven't seen all of the different traits that we have now. Okay, so bracing breezes, oodles of fresh air, and make for a bracing environment to exercise. I think if we're going to add any of our house traits onto here, we're going to have to make it so it's going to boost the lifestyle of everyone within the house. I mean, it's cool if there's going to be, pets here and stuff. If it's a social area. But I think it'd be better if we find stuff that's going to help increase everyone's skills on the inside. See, like this food prepared in this kitchen will enhance your Sims' culinary skills. Look out, famous chefs, which I think is absolutely perfect. That's something important to have is all that kitchen stuff set up. Nivio. Nivio. This spacious but intimate feel makes it easier to practice charisma, comedy, and mischief to your heart's content. That's cool. That might actually be helpful. See what else we have. Fast internet. That one catches my eye. A great online connection helps out those looking to improve their programming, video game, and writing skills. Ooh, I like that. Like I like that. We'll give him that. What else? Great soil. That might be really helpful here. Clean vibe, a natural well. What's natural well? Spring water runs under this lot, reducing utility bills and offering fresh, clean water from the tap. I like that. I mean, it doesn't help with skills directly, but it helps with their utility bills, which is awesome. Might do a ghost house build. Sometimes you can hear knocks and nobody's there. Yeah, I think if you hit tab, it is kind of like a first person camera. Yes, first person camera mode it is, and that's another thing. There's some things like that I don't use very much. I should probably start doing little house tours and stuff like that. Reduce and recycle. This lot generates compostable, recyclable trash, and outdoor cans are no longer bottomless. Actively managing the trash output is a must. No, I mean that's cool. It's a cool one to add, but I don't think so. On a ley line, full of funky fertile earth energy, twins are born more here often than not. No way. On a dark ley line, the dark energy here has an impact on all nocturnal activities. You can expect babies conceived here to require extra care while teething. Penny pixies. Some often find loose change around the place. It's like there's a secret money fairy or something. Wake soon. No way. I gotta try that sometime. See if there's real tremors that go on in here. Natural light. The quality of light here makes painting and photography much easier to master. Grody. Sims have a chance to get nauseous when eating, drinking, or using the bathroom. Ew. Homey. The homey vibe helps Sims quickly master the domestic arts of cooking, mixology, handiness, and gardening. Yes! Boom! There we go. I think we found a great set of traits for the house. We got the homey trait to help Sims quickly master the domestic arts of cooking, mixology, handiness, and gardening. We have fast internet and great online connection helps out those looking to improve their programming, video gaming, or writing skills. And Chef's Kitchen. Food prepared in this kitchen will enhance your Sims' culinary skills. Look out, famous chefs. There we go. I think we have it. Let's see. Traits panel, we did that. A lot of information. It's a residential. 1 bedroom, 2 bath. It's at 20 by 15 lot. It is just 18,437 simoleon. I think that is perfect. So let's go ahead and give it a different name really quick. Let's see, 20K. Let's see, 20K multi-sim home. How about that? Multi-sim home. There we go. I like that. I like the name of that a lot. Simple and to the point. Actually, since it's less than 20,000, let's go ahead and what should we do? You know, let's do that. Let's do that. There we go. Less than 20,000 multi-sim home. How about that? I like the name for that. It's pretty simple, pretty to the point. And I mean, we don't have to throw in any other extra numbers. And yeah, I think that's good. We'll go ahead and upload that then. Right there. Save to my library. Save the lot. There we go. Pretty basic. I love the photos for it as well. I think we did I think we did a great job, honestly. I'm proud. I'm happy. I'm very proud of us. Oh, no way. See, even better. So I believe it took out the value of the lot that we put it on. So now it really is like it's just the house value on there now. So now the value is just at 16,937 simoleons. Look at that. We're just over 3,000 simoleons under budget. Isn't that fantastic? I think we did a great job. All right. So let's give a little information. So we do have 1 bedroom. A simple starter home for a singleton or a couple. No. No, it's not. Not this home. Ideal home for those with up to 8 Sims in a household. Ideal home for those with up to 8 Sims in a household. Excuse me. Let's see. 5 beds. 5 beds and 2 couches. Offer a total of 7 sleeping spaces. Let's see. Restroom needs are walled off for multiple sims in the bathroom. Our weather, and crazy Dr. Pepper, our weather is weird. All lows 39 in the morning, 80s in the afternoon. Yeah, that's exactly how it is, which makes me think of a meme that I saw just a few days ago. It was from one of my friends who lives up in Oregon. And it said something like, "Oh, October's my favorite month. You know, having to turn on the heater at night, but remember to turn it off before mid morning so I can turn on the cooler in the afternoon. But remember to turn it off by evening so I can turn on the heater again." And that's exactly where I'm at right now. Is like, you know, you can have the room set perfectly at night, but by the time you wake up, it's going to be a whole different story. And that's the one thing about fall that I don't like is just that shift, just that slow shift in temperature. But then once it's actually cold, once you know every day is going to be cold, that's when it gets better. That's when I love fall. Fall and winter are my favorite times. So all right, so let's see. I see. Crazy Dr. Pepper, Georgia area weird. Normally it stays in the 60s and then gets lower in the night. Yeah, that's where I've been at. It's been kind of still in the 70s at the highest. We're starting to creep on down. I've always just thought of it as Halloween. Halloween is always when it gets cold, and this year didn't let me down either. Halloween came around. It's chilly out. All right, so let's see. Description says ideal home for those with up to 8 Sims in a household. 5 beds and 2 couches offer a total of 7 sleeping spaces. Restroom needs are walled off for multiple Sims in the bathroom. Let's see. Else. I don't know. I want to say something in here about the fact that we have a lot of skills, activities. Um, Several skill building activities available. There you go. Ideal home for those with up to 8 Sims in a household. 5 beds and 2 couches offer a total of 7 sleeping spaces. Restroom needs are walled off for multiple Sims in the bathroom. Several skill building activities available. I'm just going to throw in a couple of extra hashtags now. So let's see. 8 Sim Challenge. Multi-sim home. Let's see, less than 20K. I think that's good. I think that's more than enough information on that. So yeah, I think we got everything that we need, at least that I wanted. We've got the roof. We got a beautiful pillar out here. We've got a gardening area for them. Now some landscaping, nothing too exciting, but a little bit of something. And like I said, we have our multi-sim sleeping area. We have a multi-home bathroom. We have a kitchen area. I didn't want to put in a table set or anything like that just because I felt like there'd just be not enough room. I think just having this much space in here for this kitchen is more than enough. And we have our living space, which is just crammed with as much activities as we could possibly fit in there. And I think that is more than enough. And oh my gosh, thank you, Black Wolf Lily. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you for the love. And you know what, guys? Just looking now, I'm realizing we are at 24 followers now. We are just one away from hitting 25 followers. I think that's a pretty benchmark thing. I feel like. I mean, I remember when I just had 2 followers, and then I got a third one, and that was a big deal. And now we're here. I'm at 24 now, and I can't believe it. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for the love. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Ooh, good luck. Thank you, Black Wolf. So yeah, anyways, yeah, anyways, thank you. We're just finishing this up. We are at 3 hours and 9 minutes now in our stream. We're just 9 minutes over what I would normally have time for. And I think we're good. I think this is what we'll do. I'm all done with putting in my information for here. We're uploading it to the Sims gallery now, and yeah, I think we're done now. I think this has been a really fantastic stream. So let me just go ahead and press the magic button. We'll share the lot to the gallery. And there we go, you guys. There it is. It's available now. It's up and ready. You can download it if you like. Yes, I'm so sorry, you guys. I am out of here. So let's just go to a quick just chatting. Turn that down really quick. Whenever you're in The Sims, whenever you're playing, you just head on up here to the gallery. And then just go into right here, and you can just type in my name. This is my page. This is where I have all of my different builds and stuff. I do have a couple extra that I still need to upload because it wasn't working last time I was going through. But yeah, as you can see, my info just says the Sims that I've created are inspired by my personal interests. Look for me on Twitch, Instagram, and Twitter, which is at Hopi_BZ, and now YouTube at Hopi_BZ TV. So I've got several of my videos up there. I will be loading some more. My internet wasn't the best, so I kind of got behind on doing that. But let me just give you a quick look at my gallery, my catalog here. So first and foremost, I made the Manzarek household, which is Ray Manzarek, who is my favorite member of the Doors. And that's Jim Morrison, which everyone else knows. So I made them. They were the 2 driving force of the Doors band. So anyways, I created them. From one of my favorite animes, I made the 7 Deadly Sins. That one was really fun. I had a lot of fun doing that. It's just I tried playing that household, and that one was really difficult because then it started overloading my little laptop that I was using at the time. But I love it. I love that show. I think we did a good job at, creating those characters. And this lady here, Lola Riggs, she's just kind of a random. I don't know what it was. She just kind of had a spark of creativity there, and I created her. So she's just a random. Then the Powerpuff Girls, my favorite childhood show. As you can see, I have Buttercup in the background here. She's my favorite. She's my hero. And there's a ABC show called Gallivant. It's a musical series, and I love it, so I decided to make them. So it's the Gallivant trio. There's Gallivant, Isabella, and Sid. I almost forgot his name. I did forget it. Alright. Well, thank you. Thank you, Black Wolf, for stopping by. I will see you next time. I will for sure see you next time, I'm sure. You have a great night. But anyways, along with the Gallivant trio, I also made Richard and Roberta. And if you're into the series, Richard has this little lizard, this bearded dragon that he has, and he names it Tad Cooper. And you know, we don't have lizards or anything like that to use in The Sims, so I made him a little doggo, and he's wearing the little dragon costume, which I think is perfect. And then we have Madalena and Gareth, which are the kind of antagonists of the series. Ooh, this one was fun. I did a challenge, a shell challenge that was done by that was created by Lil Simsy. So I did that. I had a fun time doing that. It's a very modern looking home. And one of my other favorite series is What We Do in the Shadows. So we have those groups here that we created. We recently did the Smith family. Oh, and by the way, these ones starting from What We Do in the Shadows here on out, those are all going to be on YouTube if they're not already. We have What We Do in the Shadows. We have the Smith family, of course, from American Dad. Then we have a few characters from the movie Waiting, which is a really funny, hilarious movie. We have our Sanderson sisters home. We have Bruce Campbell, which is a really fun spoopy month theme build that we had here. A Sweeney Todd. Just a couple days ago, we have our De-Antwoord create a sim mode. So we have Yolandi and we have Ninja. And now, most recently, we have our less than $20,000 simoleon multi-sim home. So there you have it. Just a quick preview of everything I got. This is what I got. You can check out my Instagram, Twitter. I'm trying to get some more, just be more active on that. You know, this is all a bit new to me. It's a bit new to me. I'm a bit new to you. So let's just learn this all together. So anyways, that being said, I just realized, yeah, anyways, that being said, we'll get into some more stuff. From here on out, I'll try to get, you know, a calendar, schedule, something going on. I have this really cool new awesome scene that we're working with here, just chatting. I just want to get more connected with you guys. I want to get some more fun stuff going with us, and yeah, look out for more stuff. So anyways, it's time for my sign off. Follow me, give me a little love on Twitch. You can also find me on Instagram and Twitter. That's at Hopi_Beezy, at HOPI_BEEZY. You can look up my videos on YouTube, Hopi_Beezy TV. And as always, you can find my creations on the Sims Gallery. Thank you guys. You guys have a great night. We'll be back for more fun. Thank you.